we turning up. Some of our works, some of our cup, cause now we going up and coming down. Hey, hey, girls just wanna have fun.
Welcome to As Per Usual. Here we are, episode 24. How's it going, fellas? I'm one of your hosts, Showcase Food More.
What's up? Julie and Jules here.
Chef Fana.
And we are here, our first live episode, and probably our only live episode of 2022. We here, we got City back in the Bean, back in Cambridge. Sorry, I gotta make it the same. It's good to have you back.
For sure.
Been working hard over here in Miami. We came for the weekend just to brace us with his presence and do whatever else you gotta do. But how you living?
Living good, man. Just grinding. There's a grinding here for the weekend. Well, for the week. Taking care of a few things. So I figure why not? Try to make that stop here, record a nice one physical, chill with the boys for the night.
Oh yeah.
Head back tomorrow. So what we got? What's on the agenda? We're gonna talk about today.
Yeah, we gotta give you your flowers too before. Wait, can I give City his flowers?
For sure.
You feel free to say whatever you want. You know we've been working hard. You just want to say everyone that's here. You already know everyone in our circle is proud of you. So keep working, keep doing your thing.
For sure, my guy.
Congratulations and much more success to come.
More life, more success.
Yeah, hell yeah.
More blessings.
Yeah, for sure. So we're here to celebrate you tonight. Have a good time.
Elevating.
Everyone enjoy.
Elevation, elevating, evolving.
Always.
It's not all the time we see young black men and women as small business owners and taking ownership of their destiny and their future. So it's very important that what you're doing and people after you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy. It's a risk. A risk that a lot of people are not equipped and built to take. You understand? Some people just say, you know what, like I coulda, shoulda, woulda. You're one of those people that said, no, I'm gonna be the person that did it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta respect it.
Oh yeah.
I don't care what you're into, what you're not into. You gotta respect it. You may not like it, but you gotta respect it.
Absolutely. Nah, I just have a problem with. That's why I'm a man of many words, but a few words at the same time. Because I don't like to speak on things. I'm more action than words. I'm more of an action guy. So yeah. So the moment I said I was going to do this thing, I was gonna do it. So and it was on the path. That's why I was gonna do it. And with all the help I'm getting, the support, I really appreciate the love. The people who put the hand out and where they can put their hand out, I appreciate that highly. But yeah, Jules, you're right. This grind is not for anybody who's unsure. It's not for the weak. I was saying it's just for the go-getters, man. Being a business owner and this grind is just about making up your mind and knowing that there's gonna be slaps in the face, there's gonna be a million yeses and a gazillion no's. You know what I'm saying? So eventually those yeses will stop piling up, but you're gonna go through all those no's and it's gonna add up. But trust me, when it hits you in the face, just always. My biggest motivation in going to meet my goal is just I always try to picture the end goal. If I have a bad day today, I remind myself about where I want to go and where I see myself and how it looks. When you celebrate, you see the joy, you see everything that's at the climb, then it just is like a restart button, just restarts my energy and it just goes. Even though in the most down days, the most whatever day, that's what keeps me going because I'm I have this goal, ain't nothing stopping it. But we here for that though.
Yes, sir.
So what's good? What's your week's been looking like? I know that was my little thing, work. I mean, in Miami right now, things been looking. I'm starting to pick up a little bit, so I'm staying there for the rest of the year. Compared to me trying to be back in 6 months, I have a big next week. I have the Monrovia Express, the Liberian Independence Weekend. So the Independence Day for Liberia, West Africa, is July 26th, which is where I'm from. So they usually do Atlanta, I think Philly, and then Miami is doing the first one at Monrovia Express. Okay. So I'm going to be one of the vendors, one of the main food vendors, and it's a 4-day event. And during that same weekend, Rolling Loud is that weekend too. Oh, yeah. You have, what Rolling Loud is? It's a big concert, yeah. So that's happening, and it's a bunch of things happening. So next week is going to be busy, and just trying to see how best I can do it, and then see how I can just take Miami over. That's what's happening right now.
That's what it's all about.
So that's my business. How's life? How's Boston with y'all?
Before you go.
Well, what's there in Boston? That's just
I wasn't in Boston this week. I was about 2 hours away from you.
Oh yeah. You was out there.
I was out in Naples with the family. Enjoy the weather. Got to see what that Florida heat was about. And it's about a lot. Shit. burn me up. How you bug bites? You feel like I got a lot. You took your body used to that. You never really had it. Maybe Naples is different than Miami with the bug bite, but I was out there with the family, a little nice family vibe, a family vacay for a little bit. My sister, my mom, we hung out. We enjoyed the beaches and the scenery out in that area. It's a beautiful area. I like Florida. It's my first time in that part, and got back last night. I'm here, man, and here with y'all today. Just ready to record, but all good vibes on my end. I'm in a pretty good place right now. I'm in a really good space. So
yeah, same here. I'm in good vibes. Actually, my boy that's coming up in about a couple hours, who'll go out with us after. Me and him are collaborating on a project together, so that'll be
music.
I'm doing the music, but he's doing the he's doing like a short film type of project. I don't want to.
You don't want to disclose too much
information because it's still in the beginnings of his process. But yeah, me and him collaborating on that, so that would be good. And then as far as me as a person, I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there. Mental health is pretty good right now. My spirits are high. God first, as always. I can't really complain about anything. I'm trying to find things to complain about, but I really can't. My health is good.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Personal life good, dating life is good.
As far as dating life, this is the one's juicy. My dating life.
Yeah, we're talking about our overall.
I don't.
Yeah, you know me. I like to thread the needle. I
see it. You know what I'm saying? I love.
I love
women. Women love me.
EP.24.
Heterosexual man. Just young and just and yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, that's good. That's good, Jules. That's funny that I say we don't put you on the spot. I want to dig in. I want to say it's 824. Currently 824 is our 24th episode. Our Kobe episode. Wow. That's crazy. That's 824. It's a Kobe episode. That's why I wore the shirt on purpose. I knew. And it's a shirt I wore in the first episode, so I felt like I should bring it back since it's our first episode back together, all together in the same room.
Well, that's kind of
and it's the 24th episode, so everything just aligned. Divine timing, or whatever the saying is.
Divine timing. That is the.
It's the day we're all here together on July 15th. We're about to have a good vibe. So y'all ready to jump into the topic? Now we're not on Zoom, so it's just me just jump right in. We don't gotta pause or be like, we got a 2-minute warning or any of that shit. But
those Zoom calls weren't too bad though.
No, they're fun. I really enjoyed it. And
of course, no, I like it.
You know my views on that, but all right, guys.
It's convenient as hell.
Hell yeah, and we're gonna keep doing. We're gonna in 2 weeks, episode 25 will be recorded.
For sure.
So first topic for the day, and like I said, this episode's gonna be fun. We all back together, so it's gonna be just 3 fun topics and share a lot of laughs, a lot of jokes, and just go off, share your full opinions. And I know this guy always does, but this guy sometimes he's gotta you're a couple shots in now. So
what about you?
You already know what I'm gonna do.
Well, you don't think I'm loose?
I'm gonna talk that talk.
No, wait, hold on. You think I'm?
No, let's get into it. We'll see.
All right.
So first question of the night, fellas. The first topic debate. Would y'all allow your girl to sleep or crash at another man's place of living? A man and another man in general?
Nope.
At all. It could be her girlfriend's boyfriend's crib.
No.
What are the circumstances?
Circumstances are they just came from the club. They're late night. She's too far from home. She's too drunk to get home. She just wants to go to bed. She's like, can I just crash? Or she's at a party. Got a little too tipsy. You weren't there. You weren't in attendance at that party. Kind of one of those vibes.
Are you out of your mind?
Like, and it could also be your boy. It could be me. Of like, your shorty couldn't come. She just wants to crash at the couch, or you want me to give her the bed.
What kind of foolishness?
Or what would it be in that case?
Nice.
I say I can sleep on the couch. She got the bed. I'm not obviously y'all my brothers.
You wouldn't trust one of us if
you wouldn't.
Let's see your girl. Peep this.
You need to grab your whole entire life.
Peep this. Peep this, Jules.
I need to hear all explanation.
Don't be finished with yourself.
I would just say, let me just start. Be your soul.
Shorty, do this to the young man.
Listen, Shorty comes to Boston, Seaport, she's with her girls. And all her girls probably met up with somebody else. They're saying making plans.
Disrespecting me.
Yeah.
No, her friends meet somebody else.
They go to
they end up going to a home. So the one that significance after a good night, and then your girl's like, okay, let me just see if I can get a hotel room, or oh wow, Aunt Liz over there He calls you, hey babe. Hey, listen, she calls you, hey babe. Is you know what I'm saying? And I'm drunk, trying to drive back. All the other girls got blah 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 blah. Is it okay if it's in have a space or school have a space? I can just go crash like in the room?
Absolutely not.
Why not? No. Why?
I mean, and then we're grown. I have a house. I have
he has a spot.
I
He has
understand.
a place.
I have an extra guest room.
She could even take the couch if you prefer that.
I'm not slow. I understand.
So what do you think? What would you think? Give me your explanation of why.
So when you don't trust your girl, you don't trust your boy.
I trust you, and I trust all my dogs. It's just, it's not even more so boundaries. Even more so boundaries. It's just.
You think it's against rules? You think that's
it's just law.
It's
just
not
law.
Like it's not. You don't do that.
It's just principle and law.
So can I use the example? You know the example I always use
Go
when
ahead.
I want to use the Love and Hip Hop example where they got into a fight. I always send you that clip like once a month.
It was a Cisco.
Cisco and Peter Guns. So
That was old, right?
it was like 2 years ago, something like that. Not too, but it's old. It was a Super Bowl party. He said it was a Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
He was at Cisco's house. The Super Bowl was in Miami. His now or whatever, doesn't matter. Ex-wife, baby mama. Said got a little too tipsy. He said, so I let her crash at the crib. Joe Budden. Peter Guns was upset. He's like, he couldn't even call me, couldn't even tell me that. You were baby mom, and then like they got into a little tussle.
Of course.
So like he had
that's valid,
but like he didn't tell.
He
wasn't gonna do nothing.
For me, I'm gonna hit it like the first thing I would say to her, if she would have called me without hitting you up, the first thing I would be like, did you call Jules? That's the first thing I would say. Did you call Jules? Or even she just hit me up or whatever. Because I would think she would hit. I wouldn't even ask her. I would think she would already hit you up. But if she didn't, on my part, she go, "Oh, do you have a da 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 da?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let me check. It's fine." The moment I'm saying da da da, I'm calling you. I'm calling you.
So you're saying yes automatically to her?
I mean, I have a room. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna.
I'm not
gonna deny it because I know it's fine. But I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna call you because I expected to already call you to do her part. But my part is to also call you. Like, yo, did so and so call you? You know what I'm saying? Did so and so call you? Well, if you don't pick up, I'm leaving you a message, send you a text. But that's it. To me, right? That's your girl, right? If something happened to her in the area, I'm responsible for because you're my man.
Right.
So you feel what I'm saying? So if I'm in the area, why not?
I'm just saying. It's just how I rock. It's just
So this is a Jules thing.
So it's just a Jules thing because I want to add in that if she says no, are you still letting her in? If she said no, I didn't call Jules. And like told you straight up.
Now, I'll say, why?
But you're gonna let her say
I said, why? I hit him up.
Even if like
I would say exactly that. I'll be like, why? I'll let him know.
Yeah. But even if like he doesn't get back to you that same night, like you're letting her in. Like say it's late, it's 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
But he's knowing the messages.
Yeah, you left him a text. You called him. You let him know.
Exactly.
So then you just feel comfortable, just letting her in there, everything.
Respect.
Okay, but
as soon as I wake up or as soon as I turn on my phone, I'm flying over to City Spot.
Hey, do whatever you gotta do. Teleport, sprint, do a marathon, whatever you gotta do. You'll come. She'll be right there.
Okay, so we got the friends down. Now it's someone you don't know. We got the friend. Now it's someone you don't know.
She shouldn't be doing
so,
that.
So she's saying she's late. She was out with the girls.
She shouldn't be calling.
I know, right? Oh, my man, my friend. Wait. Hear this one. Shit, my bad. It's not close. But she hears. This is what she says. She says, my coworker lives 5 minutes away.
You don't call somebody like me with some shit like that.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
If you're my girl or whatever, you're not calling with that shit.
Exactly.
You're not.
So she's not your girl anymore. After she calls and says that, she's not your girl anymore. Because we're saying it happens. You're saying in your reality, you know girls,
like
they're not saying because they know you.
Yeah.
So we're saying now she's saying it though.
Right.
She's done after that.
We're gonna have some issues. Or there's obviously
she's like, it's not my girl anymore.
Like you should, you know that certain friends you don't right 2 in the morning to one of my friends I don't call or you don't see coming to visit me like that or like you had certain friends where are just in a little friend circle.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, now I got another one.
If I get in trouble, you know those friends who I'll call. You know what I'm saying? Like you know those friends.
I have a follow up. You have anything to add to that? Because I got a follow up.
What I have to add to what City's saying is that's law, that's principle. And the previous topic we just talked about, that's law, that's principle.
Yeah.
You cut off the guy friends is a no-go.
So I got another layer. Gay guy friend.
Mm-hmm.
She's saying, I'm gonna go sleep at PD's house or some shit.
That's kind of different.
Are you okay with that?
I mean, it's kind of different. I feel like that would you see in the kids people that would happen a lot.
Yeah,
not a lot, but it happens because you all gonna be hear about PD all the time.
Yeah. I'm with that.
So it's a friend.
Even the two things I'm with are homosexual men and
Wait. Okay.
No, this guy.
Yeah, no. Sorry. I knew you were gonna do that. I got my bad. Keep going. I didn't mean to.
First of all, I support the LGBTQ.
It wasn't even like that.
No. But I do support because it's whatever. I have gay friends, trans friends. But anyway, homosexual men I'm cool with, and also women who are homosexual. That's fine with me. If you want to stay with them and they're attracted, even if they're attracted to cool, like whatever. Like if y'all do whatever y'all do,
cool. They're sharing a bed.
They can do it, yo. For me, if my woman is bisexual,
no, I'm talking about with the. But we're not talking about with the woman. We're talking about with the because we're just talking about with the gay man. She's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stay at.
Again, yes, gay men are cool.
I won't say
and gay women.
Gay.
If my woman, if she's bisexual or straight, she can stay at a gay man's house or a homosexual woman's house. That's fine with me. And again, like I said. It even turns me on if my woman's like, yo, Julian, I'm about to go to Sherry's house real quick. I'll be back. I was like, yeah, shit, all right, cool.
To do what it do?
Yeah, like, whatever. If y'all have your little relationship, I'm cool with that.
So you're cool with PD?
Whatever.
PD? Is that the gay man?
Yeah.
He's cool with me. She can sleep there.
It's whatever.
So basically, it's a heterosexual thing.
I mean, for me, I said it was cool. For me, is respect. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, like you know what's up. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. This is what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what are you doing? So I'm not over here checking about how my girl's back for the little things. She said, if you tell me you're going to the moon and you'll be back tomorrow, okay. I'm just saying. Like, I'm not over here trying to hinder my woman from living her life. Just doing what she wants to do.
Exclusive joint.
Like for real. Like, you should be a parent where you can tell me your words should be what I take. That's it. If you told me you went down the street to go come back, I shouldn't be. Is it been 5 minutes? Is it been 10 minutes? Is it been 10 minutes? Who should wait? Who should not wait? Like, I'm not talking to be doing that.
Yeah, I'm not really like that. Crazy. Not really.
You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like I'm in the middle of
you do you. Like, I'm not.
Oh, yeah, you didn't express your opinion.
I didn't. No, that's just y'all's world. Nah. But, like I said, I'm in between you guys of both. Like, depends on the situation.
Point out
for me.
What's wrong with what City said? What's wrong with what I said? Point out.
Alright, what keeps you in the middle?
What keeps me in the middle is that I'm kind of alright with you. I'm not closing her off from anything in the world. I'm not saying, you got nowhere to see. Of course, I'm gonna let her go to City's house to fucking sleep in the morning or whatever, right? Like that's not even a question. Or same with you, vice versa. Same with Tony. But so like that's where I say like I'm a little bit further away from you on that aspect.
You see? Okay, go ahead.
Wait, I don't even know where I was just continuing with that. I mean, yeah, I'm cool with
See, that's what I'm saying.
It's like I'm not shutting, like he said, like I'm not shutting her down from the world, but then I'm also, I do got my radar up a little bit. I'm like, okay, like, what's going on? Especially like if it's a casual vibe.
I've been in a situation where I've been so cool with my dog's girlfriend or BM, like, oh yeah, stay with Julian, stay with Julian, stay with Julian, and I'd be like, bro, out of respect. Not even that I would even think about trying, but I'm saying out of respect, bro. I'm not don't bring her to my spot.
Does she do
different
something?
Rooms?
Yeah, of course she's gonna question me like, what would you know?
No, does she do something to make you want to say that? If you said that you never ever want to try something, right?
Oh no, she didn't.
Okay, so what did you just?
It's just like, bro, like it's just how I am. I'm just like, bro.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just like, bro. Do you like? Nah, she ain't riding with me. Ride with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, cause again, I'm big on like I don't even know myself. I'm not saying that I would do it, but there's things in situations in life where I would say, damn, what would I do? I don't even know. So it's kind of that, and it's also just like if I was in my bro's shoes, I would be like, hell no. Nah. So I'm not going to do it. I'm
different people, different opinions. Yeah. But like, would you even let your girl go out on her own, like go out with her friends, and like where it's like a girls' night out?
Of course,
that's okay.
Of course. See, and that's the thing. A lot of guys,
I'm just asking.
They're insecure about having a good-looking girlfriend. I know if I have a girlfriend that is good-looking, I know dudes are gonna pull up. That's every day. Every day, on average, I say, in my opinion, when a girl steps out, she gets hollered at least once. Every time she steps out of her house, at least somebody's making like some type of headway. In my opinion, whether it's at work, school, any type of social function, grocery store, whatever. they get pulled up on at least once. Good looking girls. So I know that if my girl dresses up and goes out with her girls, dude's gonna be grabbing her arm. And I know that. That's cool. I understand because I'd be doing the same thing too. Yeah. I would be doing the same thing too. So my girl can wear whatever she wants. I'm not like that. That's
not wear whatever she. Of course, anyone can wear whatever she wants.
Yeah. I'm saying some dudes be like, nah, you're not coming out the house.
I just watched the R. Kelly.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there are
today.
Yeah.
What
he said it.
R. Kelly?
No, I was saying I had to, because since he's in the news, I just went back and watched like the old joints. Yeah. So his interview with Gayle King, and then she was saying the accusations like, so you told women when they can eat, what they can wear, when they can leave the room. I was like, God damn, like that's some cult shit. He's like, I don't even know what a cult is.
I'm not really possessive like that.
Like, you have any possessiveness in you?
I'm territorial, but I'm not possessive.
Both of y'all?
Yeah, I don't really say I'm possessive either.
Nah, yeah, I'm more so territorial. Like, cause if I'm out, okay, like for example, like if me and my girl are out to say a bar or club, and then, you actually know what happened with me and my ex? So we were out one time, right, at a bar, or it was a bar or club. I'm standing right next to her, but we're just like vibing to the music, right? But we're looking straight. We're not like hugged up. Some short dreadhead kid pulls up on her. I was like, "Oh, you trying to dance?" I didn't say anything. I was like, "Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know she's cute." And she said no, but he was like, "Oh, you seen that?" I was like, "Yeah, I know." Like that's what I'm saying. I'm not like that. Like I know that you're gonna get looks when I walk in with you. So it's not like you know what? That's like a validation. Like I like that. It's validation.
Right.
You feel me?
Nobody don't want nothing nobody else wants, right?
I rest my case.
Yeah. So then you should be flattered when your girl wants to sleep over at.
Why would I be flattered?
I'm playing.
No. That's a long principle.
Oh man,
I'm all set.
with you. Yeah. So that's where I'm like, it just depends on the vibe, the situation. I feel like though more times than I think I'll be okay. Like, especially if it's her girl's friends. Like girls' boyfriend's house, or they share a crib together, and like the boy lives, like the boy has another roommate or something, or he has roommates. I'm like, okay, just sleep on the couch.
There's Uber. There's me.
Her phone died.
There's your legs. There's your feet. There's you could go by ferry. You can,
the ferry's done by 3
You can even have the helicopter that comes and people in emergency. There's four.
You gotta fake emergency, right? You gotta fake an injury.
That's close to emergency,
right?
I don't know. I just think I'm just big on like obviously, especially at some point you expect each other. You know what's up. So you can go sleep if it's convenient for you to go be at your friend's house or wherever it is. When you get there, you know how you're supposed to act. Just act right. Because I want you to be safe. So if I'm pushing you to go find the most drastic thing, just because I want you to just get home because I'm not secure or don't trust what's gonna happen. I'm thinking about everything else than what's happening here. You feel me? So I'm just really big on her knowing what's up, and then obviously her should be on the same thing. Need to know what's up, type of vibe. That's just really it. Like, cause you can do that to so much to some extent. If she's gonna go do something, she's gonna go do something.
Do it.
Regardless. So I don't have the headache to be going through that. Once you come to an understanding, you just understand what we're trying to do here, and that's that. That's really that.
Any final words you got? So shout out to the girls that are just looking to act up and get in trouble. But you get onto everything. I'm quiet. You didn't like any of that? God damn, y'all are a tough crowd. Shit.
To other girls who trying to do what?
Get in trouble. Ready to get in trouble. God damn.
They get in trouble by asking the people about other people's stuff for emergency.
Just in general, just the characters. Damn, y'all a tough crowd. God damn. All right, yo. Second top. Y'all can get to tee it off on this. I was in a good. I ain't in a good mood anymore. Okay? So
why? Because
are you responsible?
Stand up section. You just how to do it.
Are you responsible for feeding your baby mother's other children, kids?
Oh, that was a topic that's been on social media crazy, right?
So your baby mama has other vibes, other children.
I always say this.
As you come back with McDonald's, are you supposed to get
no,
meals? Oh, that one was funny, I guess.
Yes. No, but peep this though. We broke it down.
Okay.
I spoke to a few people about it. Just
really?
Just throwing it out in the air.
What are their names?
Just throwing it out in the air. Not anybody that I don't remember. I just a few people. And if you think about it, right? She said, when you listen to her, she said that before the newborn came, the one newborn that he actually come to show up with one meal for, before that happened, the other kids were looking at him like a father. Like he was coming there at the beginning stage and playing with them before the newborn was there. And he was taking them out, bringing stuff in. That was saying, boom. Now the newborn comes and you stop that. You feel me? You stopped it.
I'm lost a little bit.
So I restart for you. When she explained to the lady, the mom from the video, she was saying that prior to the newborn coming into the picture, he courted her with those kids that was there prior. Okay. He was obviously treating them.
So this is just a situational thing.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So in this case, the situation that happened.
Yeah, okay.
So she was tripping, even though, because it's not like there's two ways to it. There's two ways. The only reason I'll get to it. So he was there showing the other kids love.
Right.
So now the newborn comes, he stops that. So to her, she was like, "I get that you're your kid, but you was doing this all along." And then now, because of newborn, you're gonna stop with the other kids and come and just bring one bag. It's kind of messed up. So in that sense, it's a sticky situation, but it's right and wrong in a sense. It's only, I guess, it's morals. I guess you want to say, because why? He can stop whenever he wants to stop.
Right.
It's not his kids, but he was already coming to obviously get some ass. So he's trying to do what leads to her heart, the kids that was there.
For sure.
So now he switches up, but they're not dating no more and saying, "I don't care about those kids no more," because then he has no access to her nanny. You know what I'm saying? So now those kids are cut off. So in his case, in his defense, no access to her, no access to those kids no more. They're her kids now.
Exactly.
So now he has responsible for one kid. So in his case, he's doing the right thing. Right? But the nice moral thing to do, I would say, just being nice. That's why I think it's just being nice.
Right.
When you come to that kid, the kid that you used to look out for, maybe you should bring something for them. It's just him being nice. But I don't think he has to go, or he's required to do it. So she was going about it doing the rah stuff. When to come down to it wasn't all the rah, like he wasn't. But it's just him, like, you know what I'm saying, being as a man, but I used to take care of y'all. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, I'm still going to do it. For him, if he wants to cut it off, I'll just pick my son up and go out. Take my son out and start bringing one bag.
Exactly.
You feel that's what I feel like he should have done. Take my son out and bring one bag. That should be it. And then once in a while, I would take all the kids out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe once or twice a month, I would take all the kids out to go do stuff. But my child, I'll pick him up under my regular visit times to obviously buy him stuff. But like once in a while, because to show y'all that I didn't forget y'all, I'm going to come handle y'all together. That's how I would do it.
I just got to that last part you said. I just had to follow up. Alright, when you take all the kids out, are you like also expecting the other baby fathers to also join you when you take them out?
Why?
Is it because they're not all like I'm not asking it's like I'm not being friends, it's a serious question. Like, isn't it their responsibility to also be there?
No.
Or is it one at a time? Like,
nah.
So these other fathers, are they just not in the picture?
Well, I don't care what, because I was going back to the
you're
beginning.
like really I was
putting
yourself in that situation,
right? Because I was their father figure before the newborn came and the whole split happened, right?
So there was no other man figure.
Right, there was no other man figure.
Okay, so that's
there was no other man figure. So now when I left, it's just their mom. So obviously they still see me leave. So when I come back, just being me, I don't know about other men, but being me who I am, I used to take care of my son or my daughter, whoever the child is. But at least maybe once or twice a month, I will do a group out just so they can see that. Yes, this is, you know what I'm saying, me and your mom split up, but I didn't forget about y'all. We're going to do stuff together once or twice a month, but this is my son now. You know what I'm saying? This is my responsibility. You feel me? But I didn't forget about y'all. Because you build a relationship with those kids, it's not their fault.
Exactly.
Having dads coming in and out, you know what I'm saying, and that's happening. So when you build a bond with those kids, it's a different thing. You can either, somebody can leave their parents and come look at you for help. And that's just me. I'm just like that. So I will. Look, I can just throw a blind eye to them, but she can't come yapping at me to come tell me some other nonsense. Like, what are you telling me? I'm doing stuff because I want to do it.
Exactly.
Jules?
Yeah, no, I can't really add much more to what City's saying. I'm the same person like that. I think it's valid that if a man, see, the whole thing with that situation, that particular situation, is that, like the woman said, you did it before, but now yet you switched to be acting brand new. If he never did it in the first place, I would be on his side. I'm not like that. I don't have that type of personality, but I'd be on his side. Like, yeah, like
I wasn't doing it before.
Yeah, you weren't doing it before. So like, if he brings food or if he brings gifts for his child and his child only, me personally, I think that's fine, that's valid. Me as how I am, nah, I'm feeding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's just my personality.
Wow.
But I don't think any man. I don't think any woman or any man who enters a relationship with a man or woman who has a previous child is responsible for that child. People need to be, especially in our community.
Let me step in there though. When people, you say not responsible for people, right? But when you come and court this woman, right, and try to get her, when you're coming for her, you're not just coming for her by herself. Whenever a man comes into a woman's life and she already has kids, you're not just coming to take care of her.
Right.
And I'm not saying men come to take care of her just to take care of her, but I'm saying you're not just coming to love her, protect her, you're coming for everything that she had.
You're right.
Because those are all part of her.
You're right.
So with that being said, so yes, they have their fathers, but you're still responsible.
Damn, that's deep.
Right. Because you're coming, because you can say, oh, I'm coming for you, and everything's attached to you. Doesn't matter, because a woman's kids are her. Period. You cannot split those up and tell me you're coming for
I'm not going to argue that. That's right. But I'm saying, I'm saying me. If I'm going on the date. See now, see if I'm going no, because it's like it depends on the girl.
Y'all are different. Y'all are better than me. Y'all are better humans.
It's
than me.
better.
That's all I'm thinking.
I'm gonna let you go.
I'll let you guys go. I'm quiet. I might not even.
I'm gonna say it's like 2 minutes. If I go on a date with a girl, right?
I'm just listening.
I'm already gonna know she's a parent or not, right? So wherever I bag her, I'm gonna know if she's a parent or not. Now, because when I initially meet people, especially at my age, I have to ask these things.
Okay,
that's right. But if I was like in my 20s, I wouldn't ask.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm gonna say like, oh, you're a mother, okay. Then I'd be like, damn, all right. Yo, should I go through with it? If I go through the date, I'm already saying to myself that I'm cool with her being a parent.
Thank you. You
already
point out because you already know
you're yourself
into
yes. But depending on how much I'm like what I'm looking for at the time, if it's gonna be committed or something just like something just happened for the season, I'm either gonna say, listen, I'm gonna say like, yo, I'm gonna tell her straight up. I'm either gonna tell her straight up, yo, like I'm not responsible. Like, are we on the same page? I'm not responsible. And then she's like, oh well, I don't buy like that. That'll be cool.
You can't go into a child's life for a season.
But exactly. I'm getting to that. So if I like her enough, I'm like, oh okay, yeah, I'll be there, and hey, I can't wait to meet the son or daughter. Oh okay, cool. Then I know that yes, like what City's saying about being responsible, I'm accepting that responsibility. It depends on the woman though, how she presents herself to me in that first 1 or 2 wherever places we meet. It depends. So that's all I really gotta say about that. I'm looking forward to what you gotta say.
Shit, I don't got much to say. All I'm saying is y'all.
Yeah, you said we're better humans than us. So what does that mean? What does that mean by like
interrogation? Let's go.
What does that mean?
And why I said what I said because I'm not opposed to.
So
parents.
Me personally, I don't think ever in my life I would like date someone with children.
That's fine.
I mean,
you don't see yourself doing it, or if it happens, you're gonna like reject it.
I would reject it if I'd be like, I'm good.
Okay. And I feel like that's him knowing who he is and what he can do.
Exactly. Yeah, like I'm not like this is being responsible for another woman. Yes. Like that's enough to add a young child probably at that is
because now it's like, both of them. You're not just dating her.
That's crazy. So like and like you say, like we live, and it's just knowing how I am. I'm like not adding that. Like that's there, and I don't know how fast. Like women don't just automatically introduce their children.
I was gonna bring that up.
That takes time. Maybe for some, maybe 6 months. It all varies. But and it's like so first, like you can catch that vibe and like just enjoy it, and never even have to meet the child in the first place. And if you really feel like it's gonna be a short term joint. Right. But if you really find I guess the one or something, and you eventually meet children. The child that's not yours for one. Yeah. So like obviously we don't have children, so it's like we just go into parent mode and fuck it. The child has a dad. That like not. I mean, it's good. You guys are good Samaritans that you're gonna take the young man or young woman like under your wing, but they have a role model for that. Like there's no my opinion.
No, but if you're saying,
I know.
If you're saying you're coming into her life now.
I know. That's why I'm saying I'm not.
It's
not my job.
Right.
Why I'm not going to do it. Why I would never do it. It's not my job to do that.
That's how you feel.
That's just how I feel. Like I amend you guys to want to step to the plate and take on that extra responsibility. But me, I don't ever see myself.
Yeah, I respect that because I feel a different way about that. But I respect it because you're being honest with it. And you're not gonna lead a woman on who tells you she has a child because you know what you're not gonna do. You feel me? That's a fact. Because, and I know for me, if I take somebody else out to talk to her, wait, did this happen? This kind of happened to me in North Carolina a while ago. I kind of forget. But
Stepdaddy City to a young.
Nah, but I never met the son though. I would say like I never met the son.
Yeah, same here.
I never met the son, and but I feel like it was weird because she was coming for me. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I respect that because you already know what it is compared to leading her on and doing all that.
Yeah, I'm not leading anyone on.
City, if I may ask, I'm not trying to get too personal, but so how did that end though? What was the reason?
I forget.
Yeah.
I really, you know how when things happen, you have like some erase.
Oh, of course.
Like
so, it wasn't good.
It was, no, we didn't have like no like bad ending. It was just something just faded. I don't know. Something just kind of
actually
like
happened to me too.
Like something just faded away. That's it. If I think about it another time,
I just like kind of ghosted each other and just spread apart. And
yeah,
time just went on.
Yeah,
wow.
That's what happened.
Yeah, and it wasn't like nothing.
It was no final text. Like, was it just like did someone get left on red?
I don't even remember.
Nah, with me, we were supposed to hang out, and then it just never
materialized. How long were y'all vibing before it just fizzled out?
That was like a couple months.
A couple months of that.
Yeah, but her children were older though.
Oh yeah, that's why I said grad school students.
One. Yeah, they were like grad school age, so like it'd be different. Like so, I didn't get to.
Yeah, they weren't like a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old.
Yeah, I never been in that
one that could talk back and be like, "Why is his hair so long?" Say, "Well, why is he wearing glasses?" Just roasted. Why does he have so many rips in his jeans?
That's another thing my kids do.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, I messed with a woman who had 3 children, but they're all of age, if you know what I mean. They're all of age of like they can.
How old was this woman? If you like to divulge, if not,
she was in her 40s.
Oh yeah, and shit, I should have said this.
What year was this of yours?
It's like a couple years ago.
Damn, sorry.
It's like a couple years. It's like pandemic.
Before you keep going, I just want to, like, you had a birthday recently too, so I wanted to shut you off.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
But that reminded me. My bad. It was on Monday.
That was Monday. Yeah, Larry Bird year. Yeah, 33.
Jesus year.
Wow.
Plus Jesus.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
So we had to happy birthday, Jules. My bad. That just popped into my head right there. So.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Larry Bird year.
Larry Bird year. Jesus Christ year.
But yeah. So yeah, she was like
Salud.
This was like pandemic. It's like beginning.
Yo, where did y'all meet?
No, look at this guy.
You know I asked the question.
Look like Geraldo. But
Geraldo.
I was gonna say, where did we meet?
CNN. Fox News.
It was just a social event and function.
At work?
I always not at work, just a social event and function.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was cool. But yeah, like city situation, it just faded out. We were supposed to hang out. We were hanging out like every week. And then it just faded out. We supposed to hang out, and then
she's 40 plus and she's playing games like that. So god damn.
I mean,
yeah, mine was 40 plus at that time. I was still in my early 20s.
Yo, and you said she was 40 plus?
No, I said she wasn't.
You were
40, but she had a child, but she wasn't 40.
Yeah.
Probably like she might have been a few years older than me, but
late 20s.
Yeah, probably like late 20s, and I was in my early 20s, probably like 23ish.
Yeah.
Big business.
But I'm assuming that she figured like, oh yeah, Julian doesn't really want to get serious.
Yeah, that's what ethnicity shorty was.
I think that's her
name. Madame, she was over 40. She's not that short.
She was black.
She was black.
Yeah, same here. Same here. I think if I was to think about it, I think that maybe we came to a point where she saw what she was looking for in a young me wasn't happening, and she was faded.
What was she looking for? Someone that resembled her baby dad.
Somebody that could possibly take that role.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't interested in much about like I was 23. I was trying to figure things out at that time.
You were in North Carolina at this time?
Yeah, I was literally trying to figure things out at that time. Now until I was like 26, 27 before I really knew what I wanted to do.
Yes, sir.
I think I was like 26 when my mind was really made up. I was gonna pursue trying to get me a lounge and get my food things going before I
that more.
Went there. Yeah, so yeah,
sir.
It wasn't malicious though.
Did you catch a vibe? Did you have fun though with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't have no intercourses though.
On Orange. Okay.
Yeah. But it was good times.
What's up? What about you, Jules?
Oh, of course.
You wanted that?
Of course.
Keep going.
Of course.
Disrespect her.
Oh yeah.
Disrespected someone.
To be honest, I prefer
that's
older
a different.
women.
That's a different kind of vibe.
I prefer older women than me. If we're really versus like.
What's the age range?
For older women?
Yeah.
I like anything like 35.
35
and up.
Yeah.
40.
How far up?
The oldest I'll do?
Yeah.
I'll do anything under 50. Anything under 50.
Under 50, so 49,
Yeah,
3/4 is
I'll do
okay.
that. 50 and above is a little bit too much, but I'll do
What
it.
is she looking like? Like she's tight, 50, 51?
Like if it's like Kris Jenner, that's different.
Ooh, 60.
Yeah, but it's Kris Jenner though.
Oof.
Kris Jenner look good for 60.
Corey's in his 40s. He's
So yeah,
so
I would definitely do that.
get a little pop culture in there, fellas.
For sure, yeah, I would definitely do that. But anyway,
That's a good range. I mean, that's a high range.
New City situation
What about you?
just
Do
feels about.
you have a range?
Out.
Yeah.
Stay the way that Jules says.
Damn, 49 is old, man. I like
What about you?
I like to. This is my full range of just like the youngest I'll date to the oldest.
Youngest?
I'd say youngest to the
26,
oldest.
25
Yep,
plus.
yep, exactly. So 26, yeah. 26 is the youngest. Up to about 37, 38. I'm not touching 40 yet. Maybe in a couple of years.
Really?
Yeah, maybe in a couple of
That's
years. I'm not there. Maybe 2 years for me. 34, I think.
You're 30. You're in your 30s.
I know, but still young. Not saying that there's not. It's just me. It's just my thing. I'm not ready to touch 40 yet. I think 37, 38 is a good medium. They're not there yet, but they're dreading it. They're like, shit, I'm about to turn 40. Like, come on. They're just looking to have fun. Yo, I can't say it. I can tell this. I'll say this story. I was out one night. Whatever. I'm gonna keep it short. I was out one night, and then this girl. She's like, oh, it's my 39th birthday, but she was bummed about to turn 40. And I never told her before. So
really?
maybe I never told her before. But she was like bummed about turning 40. Maybe I've told something along those lines.
Yeah, I think.
And because this happened recently, and she was like bummed about it. And like I'm talking about, I was just like, yo, it's just a number. Like this vibe, have a good time. Like at the bar, like she's talking for a little bit. She's like, I don't want to be 40. I don't know, but I'm like, she started opening up to me and shit. And I was just like, it's just a number. Just enjoy it. Just like the mindset. Let's play that out there. It's just a mindset.
Yeah.
You can be whatever you want. Some girls 36, 37, with the ripped jeans still just at the club vibing. So that's just, this is a vibe. But again, anyone want to close out? Any before we
I
get topic
prefer
number
older
3?
women. But you said the youngest I'll date?
Yeah, I mean, I did not. I just answered, but you can answer that shit.
The youngest I'll date?
Telephone, Mr. Telephone, man.
I don't know. The youngest I'll
This
date?
dude is dying.
I don't know. 25, I guess?
Yeah.
I'll do like 25.
Everyone's blowing up.
Like I'll say like grad school age when you I'll say 20 like 24.
24. Yeah, that's young.
Yeah, 24.
What about you, Tony? You have a range?
Me?
Shout out the camera, yeah. Speak up.
Tony D, the cameraman, we out here.
Yeah,
So,
he's vibing. He's skating right now in his words.
let's see. I'll do 27 to 35.
Yeah, see, he's not ready for 40s either. He's even a little bit ahead of me.
I like 40s. I like that range, 40s.
Is there something about that vibe?
Some experience in there.
Yeah,
You
it's
learn
experience.
something. You learn something.
You learn
That's what I
something?
say. Yeah, I
And
say
I
you
think
learn
something about those wrinkles, man. I don't know what
Something
it is.
about the wrinkles, the Botox thing.
I don't know what it is. You got
Some
like
Botox, but some experience. They know,
Is it just the wisdom of being 4-0,
They know
4-1,
some
4-2?
things and they do some things.
Yes.
They say
It
so.
is.
Like this is a known thing that they
And
say.
that gray
Just
hair,
sex
I
in
don't
your
know.
40s is the best sex. Like you
That
have
gray,
in
the
your
gray
life is in
whiskers.
your
I
40s.
don't know.
That's like a known. That's like a thing. That's a known
I
fact.
don't know what it is.
So are they hollering like going
It's
crazy?
not about hollering. The thing is, older women like that, they don't holler. You have different
No, like-
conversations. They throw stick.
No, I'm talking about like during
Exactly.
I'm talking about
Catch
during
it.
intercourse, like during.
Oh, no.
Snap. Like
They
what is?
take their time.
I just want
It's
to
like-
take. Yeah, this guy's getting blown up right here. You gotta send a text. You can call him, put him on speaker.
This guy.
I'm just saying, pick up the phone. They're gonna keep calling. Come on, but yeah. I'm just vibing, man. All right, I guess we'll put a ball.
Open two, the first one, and then the same way.
No, it did it. Y'all are at least laughing this time. At least all I said was pick up the phone. At least that was real.
I put on something.
Was that Kendall?
Yeah, my mom.
Shout out. All right, last topic of episode 24. It's a deep one. Does loyalty have an expiration date? Ooh.
Absolutely.
Who wants to start it off?
Absolutely. It does, man. Loyalty has an expiration date.
Is it supposed to, or it just does?
It's not supposed to.
Well, it's not supposed to. That's why I don't think it does.
Yeah, like loyalty. It's not supposed to, but it does definitely. Because
I don't want to be.
in my opinion, if somebody crosses you,
Yeah, that's the expiration date.
that's the expiration date. Whatever date that is, that's it.
If it's something that
Someone
y'all can
crosses
talk,
me,
if it's
yeah.
something that y'all can talk about or get over that hump, and even then too, there's certain things you can even talk
That's
about that still don't
deep.
even bring you back to where you used to be.
Damn. So like, is there a big thing must have happened for it to be cropped?
For it to be crossed, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
They just
Because, like my motto of just like how I live, and like I say like my main circle, like everyone in this room again, is like my thing is at this point we've all known each other for over a decade. Like that thing will have to be super super deep to, you know, and like something like it have to be like catastrophic, like a situation. Because the way I work, just in general with people I come across is. It's not baseball, so it's 2 strikes. You know, you cross me once, you know, I'll give you, you know, some sort of benefit of the doubt. But then, you know, you do something to me again that is crazy or some shit, then I'm just like, I'll act like you never even fucking existed in my life, and I'll move forward. So it's like, but like I say, like with people that I've known for basically all of my life, like I'm not like there's nothing that could end the bond. Like there's no fight. Maybe you don't talk for a couple of weeks, you don't talk for months. But like that's still my guy, or that's still whoever, and you know we'll be back. But just in terms of that, like I said before, just in terms of, you know, people that you may work with or come across in life or whatever.
Right.
Once, 2 times, like if you do something to me that's stupid at work, like someone that I meet like through work, or you know, just an acquaintance or whatever, not a deep friend like that, not a close friend.
Yeah.
It's like you literally do like something else, second thing. But I never thought about it like that, saying when the friendship is over and loyalty. I just look at it as I never even fucking knew you.
Right.
I was never loyal. That's why I say it doesn't, because I feel like loyalty is something that's real.
but the thing is, you're talking about those people who you say acquaintances, but like we said loyalty. So those acquaintances, they don't owe you no loyalty right now.
True, but yeah, but still respect.
Right, yeah,
I know
respect.
it's different, but they're married, so that's why I kind of look at them the same way.
Yeah.
Right, but for that though, those people are over here.
Yes, sir.
So the loyalty for the people are like in your little circle that you have. You feel me? So it's like once like, because when you become friends with people, you're not thinking about when it's gonna end.
Right.
So
interesting. You're not in your head from the jump. You're not thinking about like, oh, when is it gonna end?
I could talk right now.
You feel me? So yeah,
I'm a little bit different than what you just said, just me personally.
Cause you're just vibing with it. Cause for me, when I meet people, I'm not saying, oh, I'm gonna be cool with him for that. I let you present yourself to me, depending on how we're vibing. And we're vibing, the more I see things come, and I'm like, oh, all right, this person is cool.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying, as you go, and then you start to see how long they're around. And then when you come around, and the things that they do, stuff that happens, experiences that y'all have, it just becomes happening. But I don't think you think about that. It only becomes a date, only gets put on this thing called loyalty when somebody gets crossed. Because we don't ever think about when it's going to be over when we meet anybody. That's why I think so. That question can just be like, it's like that, but there's no expiration date on that thing. People make the dates.
People make their own expiration dates.
Yeah.
Because some probably don't have an expiration date. Some might just fight sometimes and just have a long friendship. But you see them fighting sometimes. People be like, oh, that, and tomorrow you see them together because it wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't that deep.
It wasn't that deep
to them.
Yeah.
To them, yeah.
Yeah, so I agree with City and Chopay. For me, like the thing, loyalty will end for me is like if me and you get into like a physical fight.
Yeah,
that's like I can't get back to where we were at our peak of our friendship, so I can't do that. But as far as like verbal stuff, it's fine. Like,
but it's a brother's fight though.
I'm in the top, so I don't know how that roll.
All right,
y'all got siblings, but I don't know how that roll. Like if I was to fight my brother,
I fought my little brother once. It wasn't really a fight.
Yeah. It wasn't a fight. You went to work. Or he went to
I mean, since then when we grew older, we never really fought. We communicated more, but like
older or younger brother.
My younger brother,
yeah.
the one closest to me. It was like we must have been. We was young still. We probably like 15, 16. He must have been like
much younger.
Yeah, he was younger.
Like 8.
But nah, I met him like my stepbrother, but we're brothers.
Yeah.
But he was like 9 when I met him. But this happened maybe like 11, 12. And I must have been like 4 years. I think like 4 years older than him or something like that. But it was like a quick thing because he was a hothead.
I ended it quick.
He was a hothead. You know what I'm saying? So he was always trying to do some shit. So and then I give him a little 1-2 real quick, and it was over. But outside of that, like we barely even argue like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we build, I think you build respect and you. But even then, though, if you get into a 3, my boy Biggs, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I can relate to what you're saying. I feel like if me and Biggs can get into a fist fight, I don't think we should be getting into that, especially at this age.
I'll say you and him are like this, so I don't think anything can break y'all.
Right. So, but it was to get into a fist fight, that would be like an ending thing from what Jules was saying, because if I get into a fight with you to that point, I'm not.
Right.
One Biggs is bigger than me, so like if we get to a point where we're fighting, I'm not just throwing hands. I'm fighting.
Yeah.
Like and that's to the point where I'm not thinking he's my friend anymore because I want to hurt him.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't be thinking that way from my friend because I would. But me and fighting don't go together because like I that's why I don't. I'm like one of the people who just chill and calm and da. But when it comes to, I don't get mad to that extent because I just.
But what if it isn't to the point where you want to kill each other? It's just like. You know, he
then we can talk it out. Then we can argue.
So if it gets to that point, you're saying that it got to that point.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's a high limit. Like if you're there, it's something that you guys are going at it, or in any situation, not just you, just in general.
I think I remember one time in North Carolina, he did something. He did something. I don't know what it was about. He must have been drunk. And he did something stupid for some reason. He grabbed me in the gathering in a certain type of way and said some shit. Mm-hmm. And then I think I like pushed him out. I was like, don't ever do that shit ever again. He felt like, shit. And then I walked down. I left the party. Yeah. And then I left the party, and I was driving that night. I took the car. I knew he was gonna figure his way home, so I didn't care. So he got home, and the next day, I got home. And the next day, he rolled up 2 blunts. He came up to me like, "Yo, my bad for it."
Oh, you told your story. Yeah.
And then since that day, since then, I was like, "Yo, you're not gonna be my man to get to that point because if I will flip up and do this, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that we shouldn't be able to talk about. We can argue, we can get to that, but it shouldn't be nothing we can get to the point about. Because not fighting, I'm trying to hurt you, and after that hurt, I'm not trying to come back and say sorry. Yeah, and come
you can't piece it up
like that type of fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Especially at this age, when you're young, you can throw fists. You know what I'm saying? But at this age, it's a different type of level of like understanding.
City was almost once ready to put hands on me for something. Can I tell the story?
When was this?
A couple years back.
Let's hear it. Remind me. I must have forgotten.
We were at this one of your vibes, one of your work vibes in someone's backyard, and we were having a passionate basketball discussion. I was talking to Russell Westbrook. I was a little too litty, and I apologized.
Yeah.
I grabbed your chest. I said, "Well, Russell," he said,
we was talking about basketball.
He said, "Don't do that," and I was just like,
"I was talking about basketball," and all of a sudden this in my chest. Yeah. And when the gathering of everybody in my chest to do that shit, and I was like, because for me, my natural reaction would be to yoke them up real quick. But I had to catch myself real quick.
Out of love.
You feel me? So then once I did it real quick, I was like, so I was like, don't do that shit again because I know what would have happened in a quick second.
You was ready to lock and load. Is that after effects of slavery? Is that actually?
I wasn't
I'm playing around.
After the fact,
but I was my bad, and I apologize. And I was like, "Are you mad at me? You talk to me? No." But it was one of those.
Shut up!
It's all love, man. It's all love.
I'm dying right now.
Yeah, yes, sir.
But yeah, and the same thing applies with women in relationships. It's like
preach.
For me, once I get like fighting, like I've done that. Like it's not, but I'm talking about like when you raising your like. If you ever get to a point where you're just like, I don't know, for me, a cutoff for loyalty to a woman, she'd either have to step out on me, number one, or we'd have to get into such a nasty argument where I'm just like, you know, like it's too much of a headache. And I'm just like, nah, like I'm good. I'm good on you. Those are only 2 things I could do. Either a crazy argument or she steps out on me. That's the only 2 things I could expire. Like where her loyalty, my loyalty terms expire.
What's a crazy argument? Because relationship, there's a lot of arguments.
For me, I think crazy is like your voice got to be on 10. Your voice got to be on 10. I'm talking about where the neighbors like, yo, what's like calling the like. That hasn't really happened. That's happened to me.
But does that relate to loyalty though? Like, so she's loyal to she
no,
it doesn't. Voice? Like, so, like, yeah. So
he's just saying in general what it's gonna make him leave, basically, right?
But loyalty.
I don't think that is based on loyalty.
Yeah, he's trying to bring with loyalty to
you're just saying what's your breaking point.
Wait, that would be a
Which is
weird-
good. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Because you're trying to say loyalty to a woman if she starts out, yes, I think that's one of the biggest
That's a big, obviously one of the biggest.
loyalty, or it
Yeah,
could
so I am
be
saying that.
yeah, or her loyalty to like could be her loyalty to friends on what she's probably saying to your private stuff.
Oh, that was one of the biggest.
That
things
could be another thing.
in my
Go-
past.
go
So that was one of
talk
the
to
biggest
other
things.
There's a lot of characters just gossiping
opinions.
about you.
No,
You know, that's what. Or don't keep your business private. Everything that we share with all her
Yeah,
friends,
that's
and
another
everything
thing.
is coming out.
that was another thing.
That can't be private. That
That's
can be an
another
issue too. Some things you don't need to tell your friends.
She was just preaching to them.
Thank
She
you.
was just saying everything, huh?
Saying
Singing like a
everything.
canary.
Singing like
Some things I don't have to tell about boys either. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you just gotta keep close to the vest.
Sometimes, yeah. A lot of things. you tell your
Unless you're
boys.
crazy and you need a vent. I'm always open to a vent if someone needs to talk. They're like, yo, my girl is. I'm open here. You know, I love that kind of content. So I'm here to let my friends vent whenever they need a vent. But like he just said, some things you keep private. Some things that are private that are kept private.
for sure.
Yeah, what's to giggle for?
No reason.
Flashbacks or
Yeah,
PTSD?
definitely
PTSD.
PTSD, post-traumatic stress for sure,
It's real. That stuff is real,
bro.
especially when it comes to the relationships.
Yeah, bro.
Are y'all are usually? I'm just adding this.
Go ahead.
Fully 100 when you're in a committed relationship, loyal, just
Oh, yeah.
just not.
I'm big on.
not breaking any of the vows.
I'm big on if what I want and what the energy I want to receive is the same thing I put out. Meaning, if I'm in a relationship, why would I step out on a woman, make her angry, because it would do the same thing to me if she stepped out on me. So why would I do that? Why would I disrespect a woman? Why would I go text other women or
Just a
flirt with other women when I'm out with y'all? Like, would I want to sit at home and want her to do that? No. So why would I do that? Why is it okay
You're
for
not
me?
sliding off the ring if you're a man, like going, ooh, I'm having fun tonight.
No.
But at some point,
At some point,
right?
yeah,
You just gotta not.
you just gotta not do it.
You just gotta have control.
On your best behavior.
Yeah, like you just gotta know what you want.
What point is that? Marriage?
I'm not like that.
After like no, I'm agreeing with what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
though.
yeah.
I'm saying like at some point, like you're saying, like which to the point that he's at,
I'm
to
just
get
asking
there.
questions.
to get there, I feel like in our 20s it's acceptable to do your wild shit, but when you get to a point, you have to obviously you can't be telling a woman, you can't be telling a woman to go do something that you're not gonna also do or respect.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. It comes to the understanding. So I'm not gonna be calling her or checking what she's doing. She's gonna tell me A is what she's doing. She should understand that whatever decision she's telling and making is the right decision for me and her. So I'm not over here questioning her and doing all that extra shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we should just be on the page. Go have fun.
Right.
Respect me. Vice versa. I go have fun. Respect her. That's that. And she shouldn't be doing all that extra shit coming to hear or see or just know what it is. You should be able to have fun and know what lines to not cross.
Exactly.
Respectfully.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all I have to say on it too. I agree with both of y'all. Valid points. Any closing thing on that for you, in your opinion?
I think it's a complicated, it's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah.
Depends on the situation, depends on scenarios.
What
I
do you
think
mean
you
by
just
that?
can't say. I mean, it sounds like y'all are just closing the door once I'm serious about a vibe, all the other shit. But there's something in this world called temptation, fellas. There's something called temptation. You're able to.
I'm definitely fallible for sure.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But-
That's all I'm asking. I'm just
Yeah,
bringing
no,
up the
of course
question.
I'm
I'm not
fallible,
saying
but-
I would do. I'm not saying. I'm just bringing. I'm not accusing anyone of anything.
I'm just on my track record.
Your track record.
I don't really step out. I don't really step out like that.
Yeah, okay.
If anything.
Do you think you've ever been stepped out on before? And have you?
I would say yeah. I would say yeah.
So
I like not that I know, but I would say yeah because
it's a cruel world.
because again
Ooh, baby.
the same thing that attracted me to that woman is definitely going to attract some other guy, right? So I definitely think women I've been with definitely send a text back or said
yeah, they might be like.
after I leave Jullys, I'm gonna peep you real quick.
Like,
I definitely
for sure.
think so.
That's what I'm saying. They're
I
like,
haven't been in a situation yet.
What a woman you just talking to, or a woman you're in a serious relationship with?
Oh, definitely, I would say both. But I haven't been in a situation yet where a woman has come. How do they say it? Come to me as a woman. Where a woman has come to me and said, like, yo, this has happened, this and that, this and that, this and that. I haven't been in that situation yet. Me personally,
shit.
if a woman came to me as a woman and said some shit like that, Yeah, man. I don't know.
A woman comes to you as a man and says you has to be ready, pull up her pants.
Yeah, man. So
I can tell you, if you don't know, Julia might just go off.
I would definitely go off.
I know.
I would not physically, but I would go off for like I would scream because it's just
verbal abuse.
It would be definitely verbal abuse for sure. Because I can't just I don't know, man. It's just like so territorial because I feel like I'd fail. Like I feel somewhere.
If y'all aren't exclusive, then she has no.
This is why.
Excuse.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah,
This is why.
you know I'm gonna bring it up.
This is why I let women know off rip what we doing and how we doing.
I'm not arresting.
Either I'm arrested or I'm not arrested.
Yep.
I let them know off rip what it is, what I'm doing.
For sure.
So this
What if-
that's
she
why
does
it's
the same,
good.
right? She does the same.
If
If she's telling you she's going out.
I've been through women. I've been.
I'm talking to other dudes.
Yeah,
The
I've definitely
women.
been with women like that.
Yeah.
And then me, I'm not. I don't do the competition. Me personally, I'm not into the competition stuff.
Same.
I'm not into like yeah, I can do better than him. They're like, all right, cool. So I'm gonna go on a date with Greg
Date?
on Tuesday, and I'm gonna check you Saturday. No, because I don't know if he's slamming you through the wall on Tuesday and Wednesday night.
But you don't know that with then in certain situations you've been in. You don't know that.
No, that's why I said.
Your
That's
house
why I said.
says, let me through the wall. You better,
You said you're not physically abusing, but that sounds like
your
physical
security
abuse.
deposit definitely going down the church. You're bricking the apartment walls every time he gets it in.
That's crazy.
Oh man, I know, right? What you
It's
say, bro?
damaging apartments, huh?
Right. Through the wall, I'm slamming her till what? So violent.
Just breaking all the
Damn,
furniture,
Greg-
just-
Right? I
Greg
see
is
why
toxic,
personally
right?
you get women hearing this shit, but damn, I want to look through the wall.
Nah,
Trying to be okay.
I mean, I don't know
All
about y'all.
Joe's women end up in physical therapy after he's done with them.
I don't know about y'all, but I mean,
You put them all on
I've been-
all on his insurance.
Right, all on your insurance, right?
You put them all on his
I know some
insurance.
women that I've been with that, you know, I'm saying this is their words. They like to get tossed around. This is their words.
Through the walls?
Through the fire.
For lack of a better term.
Through the
For lack of better terms. Leave it at that.
For lack of a better term, they like to get tossed around. I'm not saying everyone I've been with. Some have been gentle. Some have been like, yo, just throw me through the, you know, the Golden Gate Bridge or something.
Take me there.
But anyway,
Take me there.
Um,
I wanna go there.
yeah. So basically, that's all I gotta say with that.
Yes, indeed.
But yeah, loyalty does have an expiration date at the end of the day.
See,
Sure.
y'all haven't fully converted me because I was open to hearing it and I hear all you guys, but of just thinking like full out, just saying to myself, loyalty does have an expiration. Because if I'm allowing you, saying that it does, because if I'm allowing you into like, you know, I'm opening up to you. Me personally, I expect a friendship for like that's just me. I know it starts as like there's evolution. But like, if I'm now saying, you know, you're my boy, like whatever, we're cool. Me personally, I'm hoping that we're cool down forever. That's just me.
Yeah, bro.
So I'm hoping. So if not, like if you, and like that's usually how I am. Like the majority of my friends are lifelong friends. Like I don't count like acquaintances, people I see, you know, quick dap up, whatever. Like I don't really count them as friends. I mean,
Right.
like they're not loyal. So it's like literally everyone that I currently have. Everyone that I'm currently like cool with, I consider that, you know, I'm loyal to them, I'm loyal to y'all,
Right.
and
Yeah, which is saying
That's the way it is.
the only time
Like,
that
I don't-
the expiration date to that is if
like one of
some
y'all
foul
cross me,
shit,
yes,
yeah,
some
some
that,
foul shit,
which is
Besides
crazy.
that,
Like I couldn't even ever picture that or imagine that.
right? That's
If it got to that point, like I would be completely, like I'm saying to everyone in this room, like I would be like shot, like I'd be done. It's like a breakup. Like it's like a real like relationship breakup.
Oh.
Like that's how like if that ever got to that point, so like you just avoid that. You gotta have that respect and obviously don't do anything crazy stupid. And if you mess up, like usually like it's usually nothing like super major, but if you mess up, you know, you own up to your mistake.
Right.
You know, you take time to, you know, what if I say something against like wrong towards you?
Yeah.
It's up to me. Or you tell me, oh, you said this, you know, give it 24 to 48 hours. And like, that's the thing too. If you fuck up, I think there's like a 48-hour limit where like, you know, you should like think over, like I need to hear back and vice versa. Where like, if I fuck up, like, and like, you know, I process it, you know, you come back to me and everything gets good. Like that's just something that how I live and how I know.
Either that or
How I rock.
besides the 48 hours,
Or-
which I agree with,
yeah.
but either that before our next conversation,
Yeah.
don't expect me to come pull up.
Absolutely, yeah.
That next first conversation or word text call should be from
From
you.
you. If you fuck up, then yeah. And Bentley, like,
Because I know how to be stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
So we can ride that way, especially if you're on some dumb shit.
Yeah. And I think all of us here, like, we all have the common sense and the comprehension to know, okay, like if we really fucked up or if we said something or whatever happens, whatever the case may be, we'll own up to it. Like, you know. And I think obviously just talking to people in this room, I can't talk for, you know, everyone. Obviously I don't know anyone else's situation, but just from all you guys I've known for a long time, and like if something ever popped off, like I know that, you know, we'll make it up, or someone will, you know, say they were in the wrong, or then chop it up, and it's up to the other person to forgive. And in most cases, friendship and loyalty, like it's too strong, like it runs too deep to end at this point, to end it over some shit that doesn't really even matter at the end of the day. So own up to your mistakes. That's really what it is.
All right, episode 24.
Episode 24. Any final remarks, guys? You know, I'd like to end it with just any, you know, the benediction.
I know, right? We didn't even enter it with one, right? We didn't enter it with giving thanks to the
No, we did. No, Jules did mention it shortly. You know, another good. So I know you. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I mean, just to close
the
it out,
benediction. We always do the benediction.
We just want you know, the audience to remember, our viewers, our fan base, to remember that, you know, you can do anything you want. Anything is possible. Don't, you know, live life right now with no regrets, because you don't want to look back 20 years ago saying, damn, man, I should have did this, or I should have done that. Man, I wish I would have done this, and this wouldn't have happened. Like, you know, take leaps, take risks, because you never know. Again, you don't want to go through life saying that I could, should have, would have. You know, everybody out there at home is capable of doing what they want. It's just about, you know, planning and executing, and just, you know, just not ever giving up, and just keep, you know, faith and hope in your higher power, and it's gonna be possible. But again, you just have to, you know, you're gonna fall. You know, you're gonna fall flat on your face. You're gonna, you know, run into a wall. But it's about, can you get up again? That's all it is. Are you gonna stay down, or are you gonna get up and try again? So that's all it is. You know, we can do anything we put our minds to. We just have to believe it.
City, anything you do before I end this one off?
Nope.
Alright, yeah. So on that note, then, this was dope to have us to have all you guys in person. I love the energy, the vibe. It was great. But the next episode we'll definitely be back on Zoom. The next one we record. And we didn't have to think, like, we need a guest, I'm thinking. So probably, it's been a while since we had a guest. I have someone in mind. I'll probably reach out to her the next week and see if she would like to do it. And maybe for episode 25, it feels good to say 25. It feels like we're getting pretty prestigious. But for episode 25, we'll try to have a guest on Zoom.
Turning up, some of us burn, some of us cook, cause now we going up and coming down.
I know we're gonna have a good time tonight.
Hey, girls just wanna have fun. We turning up, some of roll the runs, some of pour a cup, cause now we going up and coming down. It's gonna be a while. Someone jump up in the crowd, throw your hands up, go